a mistake if Canelo goes toe-to-toe?
I've never seen him fight toe-to-toe. I have seen him get aggressive with guys that he has a sense that he can get aggressive with. Other than that, he fights an intelligent fight. He's a boxer as opposed to being more of an aggressive type come-forward fighter. So he's more boxer than anything. So we're prepared for just about anything.
Do you think is this a long fight? Gonna be a lot of chances for Angulo to knock him out in the late rounds?
Well, you know what? From the time the bell rings in the first round to the time the bell rings in the last round, he's always got a chance to knock you out. So I don't want to say he has a better chance as the fight goes on. He has just as good a chance as with the fight beginning. So having that, advantage, so to speak, it's a good one to have going into this fight.
Do you think that Angulo gonna be the first guy to prove the chin of Canelo?
Quite possibly. Particularly if he gets the punch in that he needs to get in, I think that everybody will get a good indication just what type of blow that Canelo could take. So quite possibly, I can see that happening.
How hard was to work with the defense of Angulo?
What do you mean? His style?
Yeah.
I think defense, right?
Yeah.
He wants to know how hard was it to work on his
to be
defense?
better defense guy.
Well, you know what? Defense gets better because the fighter wants to make it better. You show him the techniques, you show him the fundamentals. It's up to him to want to make it better. And I have to give him credit and say that he's worked very hard without compromising his style to make his defense better. And I think that the crowd will get a good indication that Saturday night that he's worked on his defense.
Do you think that Ward, Bronner, Khan makes a better Angulo for this time?
Does who?
Andre Ward, Adrian Bronner, Amir Khan makes a better Angulo for this fight?
You mean from sparring?
Yeah.
Well, it helps his confidence for sure, and then it also gives him a sense of belonging. It gives him a sense of it strengthens him because they spar with him and they're helping him and they're encouraging him. So it can't help but be anything but a boost for him going into Saturday night.
If he does knock down or knock out Canelo, what do you think it comes from? Like a hook or a straight? What do you think most likely?
Early on it could be because they underestimate his hand speed. I know that's been an issue with some people. They don't really realize the timing ability that he has, and Alfredo knows exactly what type of punch he's going to throw when he needs to throw it. So there's a method to his madness when you really observe him and watch him and get to know him. And if he feels like he could get a big punch through and force you to throw a couple that might land on him, he'll do that. So it's hard to say. I could see it being a body shot. I could see it being a right hand or a hook. It's hard to say.
He could put Laura down like he did. I mean, certainly if he catches him, can put Canelo down.
He could put anybody down. He hits that hard. His punching power is no exaggeration. It's real. There's no exaggerating about it at all. He's put the best down. So yeah, if he catches him right, he not only can put him down, he can put him out.
He's much more. He has much more. He's not just a club fighter. A lot of people look at him and say, well, he's a club fighter, but he's been refined. I know he still puts pressure on you, but he has a little bit more than just a guy that's a club fighter.
Well, you know what? It's a lot of critics out there that really don't know boxing and really don't appreciate his method and his style of fighting. For instance, they say his defense, but if you really observe him, he cuts a lot of power impact punches down. He knows how to roll with punches also. So you're absolutely right. He's much more than what would be perceived as a club fighter. He's a very thoughtful fighter, and he's also a very advanced fighter. So he just does it in the style that he does it in.